Hey, welcome back. I'm making a vending machine anime shooter inspired by the anime. Reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon. You play as a vending machine exploring a dungeon full of weird enemies. So if you're new here, that's the vibe. Let's get back to building. In today's devlog, our goal is to make the game feel less like a prototype and more like an actual place you can run around in. So I started with the most important character in the entire game, the frog. I reworked the frog's walk animation, and I swear it's one of those tiny changes that suddenly makes everything feel alive. Before, the frog was kind of gliding, like a Roomba with feelings. Now it actually takes steps. Then I gave the frog a second heavy attack, because apparently one melee attack wasn't enough for a creature that already looks like it pays taxes. Next, I started working on a random tile generator, so every time a room generates, it doesn't look copy-pasted. Same layout, but the floor details shuffle around, so it feels like you're exploring a real dungeon instead of the same IKEA showroom. So I got the procedural random tile generation working, and I was feeling so proud. And then I looked at the grass. Turns out my generator didn't create a dungeon, it created grow a garden after 1 week of rain. Every regen was just more grass, like the map was trying to become a lawn simulator. I played a bit of grow a garden, and this random guy was super nice. He just dropped a sprinkler for me, absolute legend. So, I tweaked the generator to actually account for grass density. Still random, still messy, but with limits so it doesn't spawn 1,000 blades per room. Now it spawns in random intervals, without turning the whole level into a salad. It's a dual grid setup. Logic map first, then visual map is derived from it, so visuals always stay consistent. Everything is seed-based, so if I like a room, I can reproduce it instantly. Floors are weighted random for variety. Borders are fixed, so edges stay clean. I built this as an editor-only tool scene so I can generate rooms fast without touching runtime gameplay. And finally, I worked on the kind of thing you only notice when it's bad, the player UI. Before, my health and mana UI was functional, but it wasn't practical. Having the health and mana bars hovering over the player all the time just gets messy. So, I decided to properly rework the UI art. And the main change is, I added small meters for health and mana, but the important part is how I built it. Instead of one big UI blob, I split health and mana into their own separate assets. So now I can actually code them properly. Like, when you take damage, the health meter can slowly drain down, and when you use mana, that bar can fade out smoothly too. Basically, it's not just prettier, it's finally set up to animate the way a real UI should. Alright, now you can actually see it in game. This is the new UI with the updated health and mana meters, and honestly, I'm so much happier with it. Before, I had the bars hovering above the player. It worked, sure, but the moment anything got even a little chaotic, it started feeling messy, and I kept losing track of what was going on. Now it sits neatly in the UI, and it's such a relief. Your eyes always know where to look. Health on one side, mana on the other, and the screen finally feels clean, without the UI fighting the gameplay. And since the meters are separate now, I can make them drain smoothly when you take damage or spend mana. Then I added props, chairs, tables, little set dressing to make the world feel lived in. But I didn't stop there, because the moment you add props, you immediately want to break them. So, now props have animations, and when they break, they use this leftover_wood.png as the broken remains. It's like environmentally friendly destruction. And yes, both the player and enemies can destroy props, which means fights don't just happen in the room anymore, they happen to the room. So yeah, this devlog was basically me doing unnecessary polish. But honestly, these small details add up fast. The frog feels better, the rooms look less repetitive, the world feels more alive, and now you can commit furniture crimes in HD. Next up, I'll probably go back to adding bigger features. But for now, I'm just enjoying how much nicer everything feels. Thanks for watching. See you in the next devlog.